Hey y'all, Chef IrixGuy here, and this is how to cook hash browns on the Blackstone. These are just the frozen kind that come out of the freezer section. So I've got my temperature right here at around 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I use some, and you could use butter, but I put some canola oil down on the Blackstone. And what you're going to want to do is just flip these periodically. Now keep in mind, these particular hash browns were the store-bought frozen variety, so I didn't thaw them out. Just took them out of the freezer, and again, put just a thin layer of this right below it. Threw them right on the 350 degree Blackstone. Again, be sure to preheat your Blackstone to around 350 degrees before you start this cooking process. But you're just going to want to get these obviously hash browns, you want to brown them up, you want a good texture, good color. And then once you get, because the hash browns are going to take a lot longer than your eggs and bacon. So what I recommend doing, see, I've got this over here, this burner's off, this burner's off. This over here I'll just call just kind of a keep it kind of warm area. So once these are cooked, I can slide them over there while I cook my bacon and eggs and all the other good stuff, you know, the English muffin, toast that. But yeah, flip them periodically. See, you're already starting to see the browning here, and see they're falling apart. They're falling apart because you know, like I said, these were frozen. I know a lot of people are probably laughing at me like, man, why did you use frozen hash browns for that? Well, the reality is that a lot of people, they get a bag of hash browns, it's in the freezer until they're ready to cook, and they've got everything else in the refrigerator. They don't want to wait for the hash browns to thaw out. So, like I said, I just threw them on here right out of the freezer bag. So, takes a little bit longer. Again, time everything accordingly. But see, they're already starting to fall apart here, and then it'll be a pretty quick cook once that frozenness, I guess you wouldn't call it frozenness, you would just call it ice. Once that ice melts, these things will start to cook. And then again, you know, this is going to take longer to cook than your eggs and your bacon, so, and your sausage patties as well. So do it first. Do your potato first. Put it over to a side that's warm, but not, you know, it's not going to cook it anymore. And you can season these if you want to. A lot of people like a little bit of garlic on it, maybe some salt, pepper. I mean, honestly, you can never go wrong with salt, pepper, and garlic. So you could sprinkle some of that on while they're cooking, or up to you. If you're cooking for a lot of people, you could wait and you know, add your salt and pepper or whatever afterwards. Some people like to serve, like to have ketchup with their hash browns. Some people like to have hot sauce with their hash browns. I mean, you know, you can do whatever, but this would be a good time if you knew the flavor profile that you wanted. This would be a good time to put a little bit of seasoning in here. And actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep it simple with some salt, pepper, and garlic. This is just some stuff I already got blended together. It's basically salt, pepper, and garlic. So just got it all in one container. Just going to put that on there. And then continue to cook these. Probably don't want to go too heavy with the salt, the pepper, or the garlic, because people eating can always season to taste. You can't take the seasoning out of something that's already been cooked. See, these are starting to, look at that, you're getting that good browning. That browning, man, look at that. See that right there? That's what gives it that texture when you're eating a hash brown. Gives it the texture, the mouthfeel, and then it gives you the you know, the coloration. I mean, we're going to get these good and brown. You don't want to burn them. And again, that's why I'm doing 250 degrees here. 350, correction, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Because I don't want to burn these, but I do want to brown them. And obviously I do want to cook them. But see, if you thought you couldn't get frozen hash browns out of a bag, put them on the Blackstone and go at it, you were wrong. These are going to be great, man. Let it sit there for a while, do its thing. Check over here, make sure the camera angle's good. What do y'all think about the audio and the camera angle? Is it acceptable? You know, being Chef IrixGuy, man, up here I gotta make sure everything is as professional as it can be. That's the audio and the video. Yeah, y'all got to check out, y'all got to subscribe to my channel and check out all of my cooking videos. I mean, this is just one of many. And if you have a request for an upcoming food idea, just, you know, subscribe and comment below, and I will try to film a future video. Yeah, look at this, man. That salt, pepper, and garlic in there. I'm going to add a little bit more. I love that stuff. You can use whatever seasoning you want, or no seasoning at all. I mean, you do what you want to do, man. I'm not here to dictate. I'm not here to be a dictator. Nope. But see, since I added that just a little bit of oil to the surface before I started cooking, you can see how these are. And obviously it goes without saying, I seasoned my Blackstone before I started using it, and that's very important. I filmed a separate video explaining showing how I seasoned my Blackstone. But yeah, and if you wanted to accelerate this cooking, what you could do is you could utilize a dome. So this little dome right here, I can put over it, and that'll kind of heat up, you know, speed up the process. Likewise, once you put it over here in the area where you want to keep it warm, while you cook your other stuff, you could cover it up with the dome to keep the, you know, especially if there's a cool breeze or something blowing, you know, you could put that dome on there for that. See, look at those, man. Those are going to be, oh man, that's going to be good. If you could only smell it. Speaking of that, you can expand this video's description and then click the link there to find where to order all the equipment that I'm using. And I mean, this Blackstone is a phenomenal thing. If you've never cooked on one, you've probably been in a lot of kitchens, but when you're in a kitchen, you know, you're cleaning up indoors, this, that, and the other. This is all outdoors. It's easy and just simple to keep things clean. Oh man, yeah, this is starting to brown now. Oh, look at that. See, that's what you're wanting, man. That kind of look. But you do want to continue to flip these so you can cook. Obviously, you want to cook it on all sides, because I mean, there's just a lot of pieces of potato here, and if you just get part of it, you're not getting the whole deal. Now, some people like their hash browns crispier. I'm one of those people. So, and I'm not going to crisp it all the way here because, you know, while it's warming, it may crisp just a little bit more in the section over there I've designated as my keep the food warm area. That's why this size Blackstone, if you go with a smaller size, you're probably going to wish you went with this size, just because you got more area. And if you're cooking a huge meal, you could use all these burners, but in my case, I just like to keep that area unoccupied for keeping stuff warm. But yeah, man, these are going to be These are going to be on point. Definitely going to be on point. Oh yeah. Those are starting to look really good now. But again, hash browns, you really want to get them good and brown. And if you wanted to accelerate the process too, what you could do is use, look at that. See, now you're speeding it up. And by the way, you can find all of this, expand this video's description and click the link there. I've linked all of the tools that I use. But yeah, see, this is cast iron, and this, you know, if you want to accelerate the process, you can. Usually use this for bacon, but I use it for sandwiches, and I mean it's amazing what all you can cook on this sucker, man. This is just one of many things. So you can see that's squirt a little bit of oil on this. Oil just better prevents it from sticking. And actually, if you check out my seasoning video, oil was one of the core components of the seasoning process. But yeah, and this thing's heavy, and this comes in a variety of different sizes, but I've linked the size like I use within this video's description. I think it's the best one to get. It's like anything else, you're gonna probably regret certain things, and the size of this is one of those things you could regret. See, now, see, this has really accelerated the process. Put that down there. Let it do its thing. It's so heavy, it's not going to move around. I don't have to apply pressure to it.
I mean, that's awesome.
That's hot. And again, a good thing I recommend is a temperature probe right here, so you can check your temps while you're cooking. Super nice, convenient. See, now you're starting to get that good browning. Oh yeah. And these may be done for some people. I like them a little bit crispier, so I'm going to cook mine a little bit longer. Again, personal preference. You do what you want to do. Apply a little bit of pressure there, just for the heck of it. Oh yeah. Okay, this is almost there. Unless you want it extra crispy. Mmm. Oh, those are good. Mm-hmm. Very good. I may crisp it up just a tad. Mmm. Man, that's good. Yeah, you start cooking on these things, man, your idea of good food will change. It's so good. Let's look at that. You can hear it. Oh yeah, look at that. I have to do one more sample before I say they're like I like them. Mmm. Mmm. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is move these over as I had mentioned. Just for good measure, I'm going to kind of break them up a little bit here. So you can see that color and consistency throughout. You know, that's what you're looking for, man. Let's see if I can move the camera here. Well, you get the idea. So see, now I'm gonna slide these over here. Then I'm going to cover them up with the little dome. Just kind of keep them warm while I cook other things. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. And check out all of my other Blackstone cooking videos too. And you can expand this video's description and click the link there to find where to order everything online. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.